The confirmed number of new coronavirus cases reported in Los Angeles County in the last 24 hours is 1,174, with 11 additional deaths. Here in Torrance, 13 additional cases were reported with no new deaths. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Rhiannon Trutanich. It's Tuesday, November 9th. As California faces colder weather in the coming weeks, the State Department of Public Health is urging all residents to stay vigilant by getting the COVID-19 vaccine and booster shot. With holiday parties and the waning of the vaccine's immunity from those who may have received their shots early in the rollout, public health officials say it's important to help prevent a winter surge. The CDPH reported a recent uptick in hospitalizations and deaths related to COVID-19, signaling a need for Californians to get their booster shot and getting children vaccinated now that Pfizer's lower dose for 5 to 11-year-olds has been approved. The CDPH is also reminding the public to upgrade their face masks and ensure it has a good fit and filtration system, with the suggestion of wearing a surgical mask with a cloth mask on top and doubling up. And to be sure to keep up with good hygiene by washing hands often, staying home when feeling under the weather, and taking common sense steps to protect yourself and your family as we head into the holiday season. California has 4,711,123 confirmed COVID cases to date, with the average case count topping 5,000, with more than 81% of the eligible population 12 years and older vaccinated with at least one dose. You can get more information by going to covid19.ca.gov. A pill to treat COVID may be on the horizon. Pharmaceutical companies Pfizer and Merck both generated a buzz with reports that their antiviral pill, if approved, could reduce the risk of hospitalization or death tremendously. Pfizer's research showed its pill, branded as Paxlovid, is not a cure and doesn't work like antibiotics do against bacterial infections. Instead, the antiviral pill could be an additional tool for hospitals like the infused antiviral remdesivir and the immune system modulators. Pfizer touted an 89% reduction in the risk of hospitalization or death in patients who got the pill within 3 days of being symptomatic. Merck also says studies of their new pill, branded as molnupiravir, reduced the risk of death or hospitalization by nearly 50%. While Merck has applied for emergency use authorization for molnupiravir, Pfizer announced it is preparing to do so in the near future. FDA advisors are expected to weigh whether the benefits of the pill seen in clinical trial outweigh its potential risks. Hundreds gathered outside of Los Angeles City Hall last night in protest of the vaccine mandate now being required by all City of LA workers. The mandate, designed to increase vaccination rates and ease the spread of another COVID-19 surge, instead sparked a rally in downtown LA. Monday's gathering was organized by a group called Firefighters for Freedom and was said to be attended by some City of LA government employees, along with former government employees and those wanting to just show support, calling the mandates unconstitutional. Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti released a statement that city employees who did not get vaccinated by December 18th could face losing their jobs. Currently, unvaccinated employees must submit 2 COVID-19 tests per week, with $65 deducted from their paychecks unless an exemption is approved. Employees must also get tested in their free time, with testing to be conducted by the city or a vendor of the city's choosing. According to data from Mayor Garcetti's office, 72.8% of city employees reported being partially or fully vaccinated. 17.9% declined to state their vaccine status, and 9.2% reported they were not vaccinated. The Los Angeles Police Department also reported 74% of the department's workforce had received at least one shot, and 70% were fully vaccinated. The Los Angeles City Council passed an ordinance back in August requiring all city employees to be fully vaccinated against COVID-19 unless they are granted an exemption for medical or religious reasons. The city of LA is the second largest municipal government in the country with more than 50,000 employees across 44 different departments, from the airport to the zoo. The global supply chain shortage is now affecting more than just retailers. It's also impacting the healthcare industry. According to healthcare consulting firm Kaufman Hall, virtually 99% of all U.S. hospitals and healthcare systems have reported challenges in getting much-needed medical supplies, drugs, and life-saving equipment. Shortages in raw materials such as aluminum, semiconductors, wood, paper pulp, and resin are also disrupting the production of both making drugs and medical devices. And labor shortages have also prevented medical products from being transported to the places where they're needed the most. Experts say there is a silver lining that has come out of the pandemic, as many companies are learning to adapt and shift what they do to help resolve these problems. Many businesses that stopped manufacturing products during the pandemic have retooled facilities to make supplies needed to help the hospitals or meet the current demand in products. Thousands of Kaiser Permanente pharmacy workers throughout Southern California may walk off the job this month, as they've set a date to strike beginning November 18th. The United Food and Commercial Workers Union issued the 10-day strike notice due to failed labor negotiations, with pay remaining a key issue. The UFCW union represents close to 2,500 pharmacy employees, including pharmacy techs, assistants, and pharmacy interns at 150 Kaiser Permanente locations in Southern California. Pharmacy employees are asking for adequate wages and asking the hospital to address safety and staffing concerns, especially during the ongoing pandemic. The United Nurses Associations of California Union of Healthcare Professionals also issued a 10-day strike notice to Kaiser last week, saying they will go on strike beginning November 15th. Macy's is the latest retailer to announce a big boost in minimum wage. According to the company, the minimum wage hike hopes to attract more talented workers to the company and will raise its minimum wage for new and current employees to $15 an hour by May 2022. Macy's also announced it would invest in increased compensation and benefits for employees company-wide and spend $35 million on a debt-free education benefit program for U.S. workers wanting to get their bachelor's degree. The education benefit would cover 100% of the cost of tuition, books, and fees. Macy's follows in the footsteps of Target, Walmart, Chipotle, and Starbucks, who already offer similar perks. Macy's currently employs nearly 100,000 people throughout the U.S. A no-burn alert was issued for today. The South Coast Air Quality Management District issued the residential alert through 11:59 p.m. Officials remind residents that burning wood in their fireplaces or any indoor or outdoor wood-burning device is prohibited during this time. The no-burn rule prohibits burning wood as well as manufactured fire logs, such as those made from wax or paper. South Coast AQMD asked Southern Californians to do their part to help keep the air clean by not burning wood during the ban period. No-burn days are mandatory in order to protect public health when fine particulate air pollution in the region is forecast to be high. Smoke from wood burning can cause health problems, and particles in the wood smoke can get deep into the lungs and cause respiratory issues, including asthma attacks. Residents can learn more and sign up to get alerts on future no-burn days at airalerts.org. In celebration of Veterans Day this week, a local amusement park is offering steep discounts. Knott's Berry Farm is paying tribute to active, retired, and veteran military personnel by offering tickets that are more than half off during military tribute days. The deal runs Monday through Thursday until November 18th and again from November 29th through December 16th. Tickets are $19.99 for any military member and up to 5 guests. You must provide a current military ID, a U.S. Veterans Affairs ID, or government ID with veteran designation. Spouses of deployed military personnel may also purchase discounted tickets for themselves and up to 5 additional tickets by providing deployment papers. Go to knotts.com for more information. Torrance City Council members head back inside the chambers tonight to conduct city business. Among the agenda items to be discussed include a resolution honoring Elizabeth Sharoma from the Public Works Department on her retirement after 33 years of service to the city. Then Senator Stephen Bradford from the 35th State Senate District will offer a legislative update. The Torrance Youth Council and the Community Services Department will also request to accept and file the 2020 to 2021 Youth Council's annual report. City Manager Aram Shaparian will also provide the city's COVID-19 recovery update as well as share in the latest county updates, which includes the vaccine mandates that went into effect last week. These items and much more will be discussed tonight. And while the council chamber will be closed to the public in the interest of maintaining appropriate social distancing and helping to reduce the risk of spreading COVID-19, the public can participate before the meeting tonight by emailing councilmeetingpubliccomment@torranceca.gov or by calling in during the meeting. You can watch the meeting live on our website, YouTube, Facebook, and of course right here on City Cable beginning at 6:30 p.m. Well, before we go, at the end of each program, we like to share feel-good stories from our community, pictures, images, and videos that remind us of how resilient our community is and how Torrance truly cares. The city's after-school club hosted a canned food drive recently as part of a community service project. Each site collected canned food and other non-perishable items and added them to the holiday tree at the West Annex of City Hall. These items will help benefit the less fortunate this Thanksgiving. What a great way to show how Torrance truly cares, especially throughout the holiday season. Now, if you have a great story, upcoming event, photo, or video you'd like to share, email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. We'd love to hear from you. Well, that's our update for COVID-19 today. We'll see you back here tomorrow as Christine Lee brings you the latest. Be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.